A few years ago, I was in New York City, New York, on the radio. It was a college radio station. I think it's the City College of New York, the Voice of Harlem, with the host Rick Young. And he was playing a clip of an audio recorded a long time ago, back in the 1960s, from Adam Clayton Powell. It was a message he was delivering at his church called "What's in Your Hand?" What's in your hand? And I was thinking about this today as I was reflecting on what I would be sharing with you, the 31 days of sharing. What was I going to be saying today? Like sharing with the people. I'm always thinking about every day this month. I'm thinking, what can I offer of value to the people? What can I offer that's going to make an impact to the folks that are watching, that are listening, catching it on the replay? So my Reluctant Success family, those who've been following this 31-day journey, these 31 days of sharing throughout the month of December. This is Jerry Franklin Poe. Jerry Franklin Poe coming back to you live again, asking you the question, what's in your hand? What's in your hand? This question, you may or may not be familiar with where it comes from. Years ago, there used to be this movie that came out every Easter. Yeah, every Easter, I believe they show. It's called Ten Commandments, about the story of Moses and leading the children of Israel out of Egypt. Now, even though the movie is not historically accurate in terms of the depictions and the way the characters look, however, it is a classic. It's a classic movie with Charlton Heston. And those who are Bible scholars, you might know that in Exodus, there is a scripture reference where Moses is talking to the burning bush, and he's being told that he needs to go back and free the children of Israel, free the people. And he's giving all these excuses about why he can't do it, why they won't listen to him, why he is not qualified, why he's not the guy, he's not the one, he's not the person for this job, for this task, for this mission. And the question that is thrown back at him through the voice of God that's speaking through this bush, this burning bush, he said, what's in your hand? What is in your hand? And that's what I want to challenge you to think about today. If you're a business owner, a lot of times people complain about what's missing in their business, what they don't have to get to where they want to go. If you think about starting a business, people are saying, well, I need this to get started. In life, people want to transition in their careers. They're like, well, I need this. Everyone in our relationships, in our families, it's always about what I need to get started. Rather than asking yourself, what do I already have to help move me forward? What do I have right now? What's in my hand that I have to help me move forward? What do I already have? Take time to assess what is in the inventory, what you already have. And this is funny because when I think about this question, what's in your hand, it makes me reflect back on a bunch of shows I watched in the 80s. Growing up in the 80s, there was a show called A-Team and MacGyver. A-Team and MacGyver. And every week, they had to do something, some type of task to save somebody, to rescue people. And A-Team was big at this. They always looked at what they had. And you had B.A. Baracus and Hannibal, and you had Murdoch and Face. They were always making stuff out of the things that were around them. They would take the scraps. They would take what was in the barn. They would take what was in the basement. They would take what's on the street, and they would mold it together somehow to create an apparatus, some type of mechanism, some type of tool to help complete the mission. So what do you have? What is in your environment? What is inside of you? What have you been given? What talents do you have? What gifts do you have? What relationships do you have? What can you leverage that you already have access to, that it's already at your disposal? Rather than looking outside to get to other stuff, think about what you already got. What's in your hand to help move you forward? See, the questions that we ask will lead us to focus on the right directions to get us to the answers we need. The right questions lead to the right answers. I think about MacGyver. MacGyver was really major. MacGyver, if you watch MacGyver, you know what I'm talking about. MacGyver, not this new MacGyver. No. I'm talking about the old MacGyver. Old MacGyver. Yeah, MacGyver had a Swiss Army knife, and he would always, first thing he would do is be looking around. What do I got? And MacGyver would take like a pen and a paper clip and some gum and a gum wrapper and some type of, spring and whatever it might be around him. And he'd make some type of gizmo, and he would save people from terrorists, and he would save, the children that were crashed on the side of a mountain from a plane crash. And he would do all types of stuff. But first thing that he had to do, the first thing MacGyver had to do was ask himself, what did he have already? What can I use? What is in my hand? So my question to you is, what's in your hand? What do you have? See, in the story of Moses, God used whatever Moses had. He's like, what's in my hand? He's like, this rod is in my hand. This shepherd's staff is in my hand. I was like, well, okay, that's what you got. Whatever you got, I'm going to use it. Whatever you got, I'm going to use it. See, the reality is that we already have stuff in us. We already have stuff around us. We've been placed in positions in our lives that we would take the time and assess, to do an inventory of what's in our hand, what is in our reach, what is in our grasp. You would be surprised about how many resources you already have that you could use to move you forward to the next level, to whatever that thing is that you are going after, whatever that goal, whatever that dream, whatever the mission is for you to complete. First, look at what you already have, what's in your hand, and use that to get you to the next level. Then when you get to that level, you've already gathered some other stuff. So now it's like, what's in my hand again? To always be looking for, what do I have right now that can get me to where I need to go, using my resources effectively. One of the keys to success is to use your resources, to use what you already have and use it effectively. That is my challenge. I know it's a challenge for myself. I know I do the same thing. I'm not over here like saying, I got it all figured out. No, I don't have it all figured out. These questions that I'm saying to you, these questions I'm sharing with you, are the same questions that I ask myself. I challenge myself with these questions because I will get caught up in the mental trap. I'd be like, well, I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I don't have that. Well, I guess I can't do it because I don't have the stuff, and I got to go get the stuff. And then, okay, well, when can I get the stuff? And now it's just a trap. See, the trap. Reluctant Success family, part of the reluctancy is asking ourselves the right questions. If you ask the right questions, it could shift your focus to get you into the right state of mind to get the results you need. When I started to go out and speak in front of audiences, I didn't think I had it. I didn't think I had it. Whatever was inside me, I didn't think was enough. I didn't think that anyone would want to listen to me. Why would people want to listen to what I have to say? I didn't realize that there were people waiting on my message. I didn't realize there were people waiting on me to show up. I didn't realize there were people saying, the way that you explain it makes more sense. I never had anybody say it the way you say it, and it clicked for me. I didn't realize that when I first got started because I thought it wasn't enough just to be me. But I had to take an assessment. What is in my hand? What is in me? What is in you? There's someone waiting for you to get your resources together, to get your stuff together, to get your assets together, the things that you already have, your stuff that's in your hand, your rod, your shepherd's staff, right? MacGyver, his Swiss Army knife, he always had that in his hand. What's in your hand? That's what I want to leave you with today. Assess what you have. Assess what you have access to. Assess what you have access to help you move forward to the next level in your life, in your career, in your business, in your relationships. Until next time, my Reluctant Success family, share this out. Like the video. Follow me. Continue. We got a few days left in the month of December. We're going to finish this month off strong with the 31 days of sharing. So until the next one, the next live, the next time we're together, be valiant, be vigilant, and be victorious.